Hello, welcome to my channel Budgeting with Ali, or welcome back if you've already subscribed. So I have a ton of amazing news, yeah! First of all, I hit 100 subscribers. Oh my goodness, guys, I never thought when I started posting videos I would ever hit 100 subscribers. I was just more doing it so that I could have a way to be held accountable, but like this is great, and I do want to do a giveaway, so let me know in the comments down below any ideas you have for a giveaway, because I really do want to cheer someone up in these trying times, especially after hitting 100 subscribers. You guys did it, and that just makes me feel so happy that there's 100 of you who want to see my videos and are potentially working on your own journeys, financial journeys. So the next bit of good news, I got impatient. I decided to call student loans because the website was still not up. So I did, and then I don't know if I'm magic or something, but later that day, and he had confirmed my amount owing on my provincial student loan, and then said that it would be okay to send money. That wasn't the problem. The website was being the issue. So, and then later that afternoon, after I sent in my payment, what do you know? Both the federal and provincial websites came back up. So, I think it was April 10th, and I sent April 8th maybe, or 9th. I had sent in my final payment on April 7th. I looked on the 8th, and I kept checking every couple of hours, and finally I got this notice, and I'm just going to pull this up a little bit so you can read it. I did block out my province and my loan number, but here I'll read it out. Current loan. Here are the active student loans you have with so-and-so, and student loan, and that would be my number, closed. Amount owing, $0. I am down to one debt. Mind you, it is a giant debt, but I don't know, the snowball method, I was kind of doubtful at first, but then I also knew I would need kind of a boost if I was to continue tackling my debt with how large it was. But I got so excited, and then later that day, I sent in my big federal payments for my tax money, and that still hasn't posted to my account, unfortunately, but I will wait until I'll keep checking back until it does, but that's going to take a bit of a smallish chunk out of that loan, but considering how big it is, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to take small bits and chunks out of it until finally it is all done. And so I did that, so I'm just gonna, these are my goals for 2020, which if you haven't watched that video, it will be up in this corner. And the first one was to pay off my provincial student loan. So that is done, and I did it. I'm gonna write down April 2020 for that because I did do it. And I was gonna color, but I forgot to grab my colored pencil, so that's gonna wait until off camera. But I did check out when it was supposed to be paid off. So my date completed, I'm going to put the day I sent the payment, which was April 7th, 2020. So there we go. And I decided to ask this question: how early did I pay that off according to the websites? So the website said my original term was 114 months. When I went in before this posted, I did check and see how many more months of that term I did have. So it said I had 97 months left on my original term to pay that off, which I figured out was 8 years and 1 month. So I don't know. Let me see if I can find that calculator on my tablet really quickly, because I didn't think to calculate that. But for if I paid $107.71, which was my minimum payment, times 12, which would be 1 year, it equals $1,292.52. If I times that by 8 years, that's $10,340.16 plus 107.71 for that last month. I paid that much money, and admittedly it does include some interest because I didn't know there was an interest-free program until a friend told me about it. I paid that in, what was it? A year and November, December, January, February, March. A year and 5 months. I am so proud of myself for doing that, and I'm so glad that that is done because now I can focus on my federal loan. So I did get my federal loan information, and I'm just going to bring this up because all the Zoom in the world is not going to help with that. And right now, although I'm going to tell you a story, I am going to call the federal loan people because of the situation we're currently in. This loan is supposed to be interest-free, and obviously they're not taking payments automatically from your account, but I'm going to keep making payments anyway. But it's supposed to be interest-free for the next 6 months. I checked, and of course, this didn't come into play until March 30th, which, fine, I will pay interest from March 1st to the 30th. However, I checked this several times over the course of 2 to 3 days, and my interest is still growing. So I'm going to call the federal government and just let them know that there might be a glitch in the system, that it's still collecting interest when they should be interest-free. But I have $39,000 and I think there's only like $5 to $10 of interest on that right now beyond what I would pay for the majority of March. So we'll say $39,290 or $39,300. And this is before that almost $2,000 payment I made is posited to the account. But yeah, so next I'm going to kill that loan. I am going to kill it dead. So yeah, that's my first that's the exciting news, the really, really exciting news. The next exciting news is, well, not exciting news, but something I forgot to do in my end of March video is I forgot to check in with my goals and make new goals for April, so I kind of already did them. I'm just going to see if I can zoom you in just a tad bit more. There we go. So first up, for March, my goals was to save $30 from restaurants, which I did. I actually saved all $60 that I had budgeted because of what's going on right now. So, I mean, that's a good thing. This, I wanted to save $10 from spending, which I did. I did save $20. And then I wanted to save $20 from groceries. However, I did only save, I only saved $8.50. So, I mean, I do want to save some money from groceries because most of the grocery money that I spent was towards junk food that I really shouldn't have gotten. So I do want to try and do better. So let's talk about goals for April. Again, I want to save the entirety of my restaurants fund or my restaurants budget, which is $40. Shouldn't be hard. Obviously, I'm cooking at home pretty much, well, all the time. So that shouldn't be hard. I do want to try that saving $20 that I didn't save from March. I want to save $20 from groceries now, and I want to save at least $20 from spending because I do go into Walmart and whatever to get groceries most times because that tends to be the cheapest. And of course, there's craft stuff in there. So I may spend a little bit of that money, but I'm going to try and save at least half of that money. So those are my goals for April. I think that is it. Oh, wait. 1 second. I have one more thing. Okay. So, not sure if you recognize this, but I did create a anticipated payoff schedule for my loans. So I am a month late for my anticipated date, but that is more so because the website was down and I didn't want to bother people too much because they were working on it. So that one I'm perfectly fine with. I'm just going to say technical difficulties. So I know that it wasn't because I didn't have the money to pay it off. All right. Okay, and for my student loan, my federal student loan, I'm actually ahead a little bit. So April, so I'm technically right now I am here, like right around halfway between these 2 points. Once my giant payment is posted to my account, not to mention that doesn't even count the $621.24 or the extra money I'm going to put towards debt. For April, I'm going to be down to, where's my pencil mark? About halfway between June and July of this year. So that means technically I'm 1, 2, 3 months ahead once that almost $2,000 payment posts. And then when I get this month paid, I'll probably be even further ahead. So I might be able to pay this off much sooner than my anticipated payoff date of February 2024. I hope I can do it, and I'm going to work hard to do it. But right now it does look like I am right on track to try and get that down even further. So, woo! That's exciting news. All right, I think I am done. Wow. I'm starting to feel a bit tired just because I got all my excitement out. But yeah, so I really hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope your budget's going well, even though right now, obviously, that's a bit of a struggle for many people. And I just hope that you are finding the silver lining where you can. So, as always, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. And don't forget to like and comment on my videos. I always appreciate hearing from you guys and getting to know what's going on in your guys' lives. So until next time, bye!